guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. No, I'm not gonna do that. All right, y'all. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm not kidding. Okay, all right. Okay, guys, welcome back. So today I am telling y'all a story time of my first kickback experience. If you don't know what a kickback is basically where it's just a chill little vibe and you smoke weed. That's what a kickback is. And you listen to music, you turn up, but you be chilling at the same time. That's what a kickback is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, y'all. So this was a while back. Now, looking back at it, this was a while back. So, okay, I'm just gonna get straight into it. There's gonna be a kickback, right? And my friend, she wanted to go so bad. Like, I heard about it, but I wasn't really thinking about it, you know? And my friend, she wanted to go so bad, but I asked my dad. My dad's like, yeah, y'all can go, you know, you can go. Her parents were like cool with it, I guess, pretty much, but she just had to go with somebody or whatever. So yeah, and out of all people, she wanted to go with me. She wanted to go with me. Okay, what? So we were supposed to go on that night, but we didn't end up going because my mom, she's like, because I had asked my dad, and my dad was with my mom at the time. My mom heard my dad. My mom heard me talking to my dad, talking about me going, and my dad was okay with me going, but she was like, no. There's a lot of things been going on lately. No, I don't feel like that'll be safe. So she didn't want me to go. And my dad was like, yeah, go. And my mom was like, no. She called me. She's like, no, I don't feel comfortable with you going. So we didn't go. Okay, boom. So we didn't go on that Friday. It was a Friday night. So Saturday night, another kickback, the same people who had the kickback, they had another one the next day. And this is on Saturday. So my friend, she wants to go. She want to go so bad. Like, let's go to this kickback. So I was over her house at the time, but we ended up going. And honestly, like I said, I didn't care to go if we did or we didn't. And then her parents, like her dad, he was really chill with it. I don't really think he really knew what we was doing. But her mom was just like, she didn't really want us to go. She didn't want us to go, but she felt okay with my friend going because I was with her. And my friend, she lived kind of far from where we were going. It was like a good 45 to an hour away, not like 50 minutes, something like that. So yeah, so we end up going. My dad was cool with it. And it was kind of funny because my friend's mom, she didn't want her to go. And then they were like, ask your mom, Carrie. So I asked my dad. I went to my dad. My dad was like, yeah, go. You cool. You good. And then her mom was like, oh, like, man, like, he don't really care. Like, but no, he do care. My dad, he just really chill. Like, he don't really do too much. Like, he don't, you know, he cool. He's a good father. He's not like nothing too crazy. All right, so fast forward, we head on to the kickback, and it was late. It was like we left at the house like 9, and the kickback didn't start till like 11. So we went to Party City. We went to go get like costumes, cause it was like a costume party. So like we went to go get stuff like that, like kind of dress up or whatever. And she was the one who wanted to dress up. When we get there, nobody is dressed up. Literally, nobody is dressed up. Everybody has on regular clothes, okay? We had on, I don't know what we were supposed to be, but like, she made the costume. It had like blood, quote unquote, but it was like nail polish. And then we had some like black pants on with some Converse, because that's what we wore. All right, so like I say, we're at the kickback, right? So we're waiting to go in. So we just sit in the car. From the beginning, it was weird, right? And I'm so glad, like, I went with her because, like, these boys, they were looking at us, and we don't have tent, so, you know, they can look in the car. So this guy, he comes up to us. He's like, can y'all move up? Like, he was telling us, can we move the car up? And I was like, and then she was like, like, she was kind of like hesitant, and I was like, no, she cannot, no. It was just weird from the beginning. He's like, oh, okay. And then he went on about his business, right? All right, so fast forward, we go into the house. Like, the boy who's hosting, it was him and his girlfriend, they was hosting it. And he was just like greeting us. He's like, come on in, stuff like that, whatever. And so it's just me and her. So we make it up there. And when I tell you this is my first kickback experience, this is my first kickback, okay? My first, it was her first too. Yeah, it was her first. And so we went up in there, and golly, like the smell hit you from the door. Like it was real, like secondhand smoke. Like you didn't have to smoke. Just smelling it, you was gonna be all right, okay? You was gonna be up there. So I was like, ooh. And she was like, you want to stand outside for a few minutes? So we stood outside for a good 7 minutes. It was like, god damn, like, oof. Like, it was overbearing, whatever. So 7 minutes passed. We go in there, right? It's crowded. Like, people sitting. They got the LED lights. Like, it's definitely a vibe. Like, got the LED lights going. And it's real dark, as kickbacks be. It be dark. So at first, like, it was real chill or whatever. No music was playing, whatever. It was all right, right? And then this boy pulled up. He had brought the speaker and everything. So then that's everything started getting lit. You know, everybody was like hyping up and stuff like that. Cause we came in, we was just sitting down on the couch. Everybody was kind of just chilling. People was like, it was real crowded. Like the house, it was a 2-level house, but everybody was just in the like main area. So people was sitting upside the walls. People was like sitting in the kitchen, like standing up in the kitchen. Like it was just real crowded. So yeah, so we just sitting down. Like I said, the speaker comes out, everybody started getting lit, and you know, it's like that speaker, it was, you know, it was a decent little speaker. It was pretty good. So yeah, and then fast forward, everybody just chilling, whatever. Everybody, you know, smoking. We didn't smoke. We was sober. Like it was late night, you know. We had to go back to the house. You know, we already gonna be smelling. You know, we didn't do nothing. So yeah. So everybody just vibing. Everybody just vibing. When I tell you, we sat down, it was like 14 minutes later, we're here. Boom, boom, boom. Like a loud noise. And my friend, like, everybody just went their separate ways, y'all. It's like boom, boom, boom. So my friend, she ran somewhere. We both went our opposite directions, right? So everybody started running, and everybody ran out the back to the backyard, right? Everybody went out the backyard. I went through the front. And so it wasn't a lot of people who went through the front. I was pretty much the only one who went through the front. Then there's this person in front of me. I don't remember if it was a boy or a girl, but they was just walking up out of there, and I'm over here trying to get out. Like, come on, let's go. I look like a goddamn psychopath. So I'm kind of like pushing the person, like, get out my way. Can I get out the way? You gonna run too? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, it sounded like some gunshots to me. What you gonna do? This person just walking, like, are you high? Like, come on now. Like, nobody was too high, because, baby, they got up out of there. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, I'm like, come on. Like, you know, like, move out my way. So, I'm running. When I tell you, everybody went to the backyard. I didn't go to the backyard. I ran out the front. My heart was beating fast. And then I was like, man, should I run out this neighborhood? Because people started running out the neighborhood, jumping the fence. The girl fence broke. People was jumping out off the fence, stuff like that. So I'm like, bro, should I run out this neighborhood? But I was like, you know, if it's like a shooter, like, man, if they see you, they
pow pow.
You know? So I was just kind of using my head, like thinking smart. So I was like, okay, let me go on the side of this house. So I hide on the side of this house, and I'm like, man. So I'm thinking in my head, should I go knock on this person's door from the house that I'm at, like where I'm hiding at? Should I knock on the neighbor's door to get their attention? So I'm like, And then my friend, she comes calling me, right? And I'm over here calling my dad. I was like, Dad, I told my dad straight up. I was like, Dad, come get me. They shooting. And of course I wasn't gonna leave my friend, but I was just letting him know, like, hey. And he's like, all right, I'm on the way. So my friend, you know, but like me and you, I'm trying to talk to my dad, right? My friend keeps calling me, like, she keeps calling me. She's like, where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? She keeps calling me. She's like, where are you at? Where are you at? And I'm ending the call, or I'm not like really answering because I'm tired of talking to my dad. And I'm over here trying to be quiet. Like, she just yelling like, where are you at? Where are you at? And I'm like, like I'm telling her, you know, I'm trying to tell her, and I'm just real quiet. And she's like, where are you? That's not telling me anything. Where are you? That's not telling me anything.
I was telling her, I'm by a house. I'm by a house.
And then my friend, she's like, it's like about, let me say about 9 minutes later. She was like, come out, I'm coming to you, right? So me and you, I'm on the side of the house. So I'm like, bro, I'm looking. And then I'm over here, I'm like paying attention, like I'm looking around. You know, I come out, because she said, you know, come out. And I'm trying to make sure the coast is clear, okay, for me to come out and be all right. So I come out, and then this boy, right? He's like, hold on. What's wrong? And I was like, I'm trying to find my friend. And he was like,
no, calm down. It's okay. It was just some glass broke.
And I'm like, I'm trying to find my friend. What are you talking about? You know? And he's like,
no, just calm down. Where's your friend who you were with?
And I'm like, that's who I'm trying to find. I'm like, and I'm thinking in my head, why am I explaining myself to this boy? Like, he's just trying to talk. He's just really trying to talk. And he's like,
Y'all, he was watching me when I ran out that house.
And he's like,
slow down.
Then my friend comes up, right? She comes up. And then he goes to my friend, talking about some,
whoa, your friend, oh my gosh, like, it was crazy, like, you know, she was running like a track star, like, she was gone, like, she was, like, whoa, I was like, whoa.
And then we was like, okay, you know, he was like, yeah. And the police came, he's like, y'all good? And then he was
like, yes sir, we're good.
And then we got up in the car, we about to go, right? And this guy comes to the door trying to talk to us. Let alone my friend, she just letting him talk. I'm just like, bro, I would close the door and drive off. But he just talking. He talking about something.
Yeah, they said some glass broke. Yeah.
And when this is the same guy, the guy who was talking to us right here. When we was in the house, he was over here doing like sorority dance. You know the sorority boys? I think it's called, are they like, I don't know what it's called, but it's like those boys who be dancing and stuff in college. Like, he was doing them type of dances and stuff like that. I'm like, you look kind of weird. So yeah. And then so he comes to the door talking to us, and we trying to leave, like, right? So he's talking about something.
Yeah, that was crazy. But we heading up to Atlanta to like a hookah lounge.
Like, he was trying to invite us, right? He was like, well,
we headed up to a hookah lounge, like, so yeah, it's up in Atlanta.
Trying to ask him we go, whatever. And then we was like, no, or something like that. And he was like,
well, can I get y'all Instagram? Like,
and then we was like, no, we can, you got it, like he brought up like, oh, I got a business Instagram or something like that. And we was like, oh, you can follow us on the business Instagram. But he was
like, well, you know, that's kind of weird, because like, why would I follow you off the business Instagram? Like, why can't you just, you know, we follow each other off the regular Instagram, not my business?
And we like, no. So like, boy, what? He was trying to invite us to like a little lounge in Atlanta. We was like, no, like, nah. And I was really speaking for my friend. I was like, no, we're good, no. So then, yeah. Then after that happened, he goes away.
Y'all, come to find out, he was like 27, 28 years old. But he looked pretty young in a way, but mature in the way he, like his mannerism.
Real quick. So we stopped at the gas station. We stayed there for a good like 5 minutes. We just stayed there for a good 5-6 minutes. And then my dad called back, and I was like, oh, Dad, don't worry. It was just, they said some glass broke. He was like, okay. I didn't want to go with, like, I was supposed to go home after that. Yeah, but I didn't. So I didn't want to let my friend be alone driving by herself Cause you know I told you she lived far. So I rode back home with her, and we smelled loud, boy. Like we smelled straight up like weed. So after we get to her house, my dad, he comes about like 7 minutes after us. And so she told her mom what happened, like kinda. And then she's like, "Is Carrie okay?" But I was straight. It was pretty, I mean, it was all right. Like I wasn't really like, of course, you know, everybody was like shaking up, like, cause you know, we felt like we heard some gunshots. But honestly, I feel like maturity, being mature, like everything was okay, you know. So like I said, 7 minutes later, my dad pulls up, and it's time for me to go, cause I didn't, like I said, I didn't want my friend to ride home by herself, so I rode there with her. And then my dad picked me up from her house, and then I left. So when I get in the car, my dad's like, "Ooh, yeah, you smell loud." And I just told him what happened, the story or whatever, from what they said. And he was like, "Okay, well, when you get in the house," and my mom, she still don't know this unless she watched this video. But it's okay, she know. It's all right. But my dad was like, "Okay, so when you get in the house, you're gonna have to take you a shower." So he was rolling down the windows the whole ride. And then when we got in the neighborhood, he like went around in a circle like twice until we went in the house. And he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to you know, wash your hair, wash everything," because he could smell the smell on me. So I did, and then yeah, that was it. And then after that, like somebody had said, they was like, "Oh, like news got back," and then somebody was like, "Oh no, it's okay, like we stayed, some people stayed because they was just saying that 12 was coming." And if you don't know what 12 mean, it's the police, right? So they said, come to find out, somebody said that 12 was coming, right? And then somebody said that somebody got nervous, got scared, and so they jumped up on the table and broke the table. And that's what that noise was. And then the girl, she was so mad. She was fussing at people and stuff like that because they broke the table. The table did get broke. And then let alone her parents weren't at home. Like, so that shit was broke. And she was throwing a party. They was throwing a party. And so yeah. So yeah, that's what happened. And then the next day, they threw another party. So yeah, that's what happened. My first kickback experience, that's how it went. That was quite an experience. Hopefully next time when I go to a kickback, it'll be better. But yeah, that's how it went.